Welcome back, everybody, and happy Thursday. We are back in Final Fantasy VII with much to do. So as you guys heard the last part, Barrett has another mission lined up for Avalanche, and that is to go and assault the Sector 5 reactor. So that is going to be our next thing to do for this playthrough. And obviously there's Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse, so yay! We're getting the band back together, so to speak. And of course, happy Thursday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good week so far, especially for Thursday morning, because you're almost done. For me, it's just been busy because we're actually adjusting to a brand new schedule where I get a lot of this stuff done in advance. So that at that point, I have a little more editing time throughout the week. Yo! Okay, what? Looks like this ain't no private car, so split up! Hoodlums again. God. Don't I just have all the luck? Okay. So back into the trains we go. You say something? I said you say something? We're gonna pretend that he didn't, I guess. Yo, look at that. It got empty all of a sudden. Shut up, fool! What's going on? Damn! It's empty because of guys like you! Yipes! You've seen the news, right? Avalanche says there'll be more bombings! Dang right. Only devoted employees like myself would go to Midgar on a day like today. Technically you live in Midgar, I'm just saying. You working for Shinra? I won't give in to violence. Barrett! You lucky son of a... So what are we gonna do now? Shit. The hell so you so calm about? You busted up my rhythm. And here goes the train. Seems like they just finished connecting the cars. We're finally leaving. And obviously we're taking a full 3-man party. That's actually the most you can get in this game. So what's our next target? Listen to Mr. Serious about his work. Alright, I'll tell you. Jesse's probably already told you, but there's a security checkpoint at the top plate. Yeah, we did that in tourist mode last time. It's an ID scan system, checking all the trains. Which Shinra is very proud of. Of course they would be. That's actually really a great idea. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. Good morning, and welcome to Midgar Lines. Arrival time at Sector 4 Station will be 11:45. That means we've only got 3 more minutes to the ID checkpoint. Alright, in 3 minutes, we're jumping off this train. Got it? Now pity the fool who ain't gonna jump off this train. Cloud, come over here. Let's look at the railway map monitor. Oh no, not tourism mode again. Nah, this time it's gonna be a little different. Besides, it's Tifa. Tifa's awesome. Yo, Mr. Know-It-All, big-time soldier. You ought to know the area around the number 5 reactor, right? So let's hear your explanation. Well, no explanation. It looks like you've seen this already. It's alright, come a little closer. Okay, tourism mode it is. Oh, wait, what? What's going on? That's odd. The ID checkpoint was supposed to be further down. Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted. Oh boy. Repeat. Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted. What's happening? What's going on? We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Hurry, get to the next car. We've been spotted. Someone blew it! I am literally not cursing when Barrett. I'm going to try very hard. Unidentified passengers located in car number 1, preparing for lockdown. Let's go! Keep it up! Alright, you have 14 seconds to get off the car. Car number 1 locked down. Upgrading to level 2 warning. Hurry! They're gonna lock down the door, sir! Just run! Unidentified passengers located in car number 2, preparing for lockdown. Uh-oh. Changing to plan 2! Okay, 14 seconds, get out of here! This is why 7th Beloved is. It's got a really good action-packed opening bit. Car number 2 locked down. Upgrading to warning level 3. Oh, lights are back up. Alright, we clear? Not yet. They're starting another check. If we're caught, we're done for. But don't worry. If we move up the train car by car, we should get past it. Ooh, smack the old man. Why do you smack the old man? Unidentified passengers moving to front of train, currently tracking location. Now, unfortunately, this guy will steal a little bit of your gil, but it's not horrible, so... I mean, you can go back and see if you can try and claim it, but I don't think the game will actually let you do it. 6 seconds, okay. Car number 3 locked down, upgrading to warning level 4. So just move to the next car. Car number 4 locked down, upgrading to maximum security level. Uh-oh, hi Whiskey Mag. Jiminy Christmas, I cannot turn the online off when I'm playing these things. Alright, we made it! Yo, this way! Alright, so they're actually gonna open up the door and we're gonna jump off the train. Let's go! We're gonna dive out of here! And of course, you can't even see Cloud, but yeah, I can actually gain control of him, so... Scary, huh? Too late to be saying that now. Why'd you come along, anyway? Because... Hey, you two! There ain't no time for that! Alright, so we need to prod Tifa a little bit. Yeah, I've made up my mind. Watch closely, I'm gonna jump. You should have jumped like 5 seconds ago. There you go. You don't care if I go first? A leader always stays to the end. Don't worry about me, just go. Yo, and don't go get your spiky ass hurt. It's only the beginning of the mission. Damn it! Alright, there you go. Cloud's off the train. Later, you take care of the rest. Your dudes are in disguise. Don't blow their cover. Cover officially blown. Nice work, Barrett. Good. So far, everything's going as planned. Well, not really. That was last minute. Better not let your guard down until we get to the Sector 5 reactor. Okay. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse got everything ready for us, so move it! Okay. And there we go. We actually gained control. Well, the reactor's just down this tunnel. And yeah, we got that. So there you go. Now we've gotten past the story segment here. So yeah, we're going to the Sector 5 reactor to start things up with the story that way. But we have a 3-man party. Now, this is actually where the franchise decided to go to more of a default 3-party member format, especially for combat. Those light beams are Shinra's security sensors. We can't go any further. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we can't. Oh, here we go. There's one damn tiny hole. You telling me to squeeze into that to get under the plate? No way. Yo, Cloud, what are we gonna do? Really only one choice here, so you just gotta go down. Damn, man, that thing gives me the chills. Yeah, we got that. Alright, so all you gotta do is just go into this sewer area, and like I said, the so this is where the default, like, 3-party member in combat started to happen. So 7, 8, 9 went back up to 4, but then 10 and everything past that has really just done a default 3-party member format. So that's something to get used to from this point on in the Final Fantasy series. Now, this is usually where, since we have a little bit of time, we got to make our way to the reactor anyway, so this would be the time when I give, like, updates for the channel, things like that, as well as updates on games that I've been playing. But this week is kind of interesting because I've had a vacation in the last week, and a lot of people did ask, so what did you do on your vacation? And first of all, thanks so much for all the people who actually did send support to me and said, it's all right, go ahead and take a week off, it's all right. Because I do appreciate that. I always feel bad about leaving you guys with a very light schedule because you know, certain YouTubers have, or certain people have expectations of their YouTubers, and sometimes they're, well, most of the time they're unrealistic. Because eventually, you know, we gotta sleep, we gotta eat, we gotta do all that stuff. But thank you all so much for the support. What I did on my vacation wasn't too much. I call it a vacation, but really it was, I need to get a bunch of other stuff done, and having a recording schedule doesn't really help with it. So basically, I upgraded my PC. It was very much needing some parts were dying in it, so thankfully I was able to upgrade those parts, and we don't have to worry about that anymore. I also did some cleaning and adjustments to my office, put up some more stuff to help increase the overall sound. To put it a better way, I try to put up some more acoustic foam in the office so that we can actually have a little bit more soundproofing in here, so you guys get a little bit more of a professional audio from it. I also did a lot of spring cleaning, so like both me and my wife actually took the week off, not only to spend time with my daughter. I'm not really going to worry about the Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse dialogue here because it's just, you got to go this way, and this way to the number 5 reactor. Both me and my wife took the time off so that we could get a lot of spring cleaning done, and thankfully we were able to get a majority of it done. We still have a little bit left, but I think we can get it done before she's got to get back to work. And that's actually where I came up with the new schedule, which if you guys have not seen in the previous videos. So I'm changing my schedule around a little bit. A lot of the time I would record this stuff a day before so that you guys would get it live and it would be as updated as it could be. From here on, I'm actually going to be taking 2 to 3 days and just doing all my recorded stuff for the week in those days. And then at that point, I can spend more time editing podcasts and things like that, because I'm really strapped for time for other things when I had that recording schedule. So thankfully, this is going to help out, I think, overall for the channel, for my podcast, for everything like that. And you guys still get the quality product that you guys want. Yes, I know, I'm sorry. The ID scan problem on the train was all my fault. This is just Jessie basically saying she didn't plan for everything. And unfortunately, it's Shinra. Eventually, they would have had to adjust to what we were doing. So I don't feel bad for Jessie at all. Or I don't feel like she's at fault, is what I mean. And I think, yeah, this is going to be the one that actually takes us to the Sector 5 reactor. But updates for the channel, let's see. So you're going to get a full week schedule this week. In fact, you're going to get additional stuff because I didn't realize how late into the month it was. But we're going to get up the April episode of Why We Geek. So that's going to be happening sometime this week. As well as you are also going to be getting some summer updates from me either this week or the next week. Just covering a little bit of business and letting you guys know what's going to be happening with the channel for the summer, because unlike last year, we don't have like a new WoW expansion or anything like that, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a hectic schedule, but we're gonna still do a bunch of stuff, so don't worry about that. As far as, let's see, we're gonna pull out now. We'll meet up at the hideout. So this is where Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse actually don't join us for the reactor. They're gonna go take care of themselves. Oh, look, there's a tent. And this was also a unique game because it actually took out the 10 animations. So you just use them, you're full health, and you can just go ahead and save. Let's see. I guess the first thing to start up with is if you guys haven't caught the stuff that I've already put up, You guys can check out the 2 episodes of Tale of Drakfu where we've actually begun Cataclysm content, so you guys can check that out. I've also put up 2 episodes of Dungeons and Drakfus, because now that we're in Burning Crusade dungeons but Cataclysm questing content, we're going to bust through the remaining Burning Crusade stuff and get ourselves up to Wrath of the Lich King. And so, yeah, I put up 2, one for Shattered Halls, and then the second one was for the Shadow Labyrinth. So you guys can check that out. Me and Andrea also started up a brand new series, which I have a feeling a lot of people are going to love. We started up Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, so you guys can enjoy that. And also, I put up a Drak Tries yesterday of Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. This is a remake that came out last week during vacation, but I still wanted to be able to get a hold of it and do a Drak Tries for it. Because it's an old school Sega Master System game, so a lot of people might not know what it is. But, well, let's just say we had some outside influences on that. My wife was very interested if I was going to be doing a Drak Tries of it, and frankly, I wanted to, because I remember the Wonder Boy series, but I didn't have a Master System growing up, so I had very little access to it. So you have all of that, and then later today, you're also going to be getting the next Resident Evil part with me and Aldo. So you guys get to look forward to that. Tale of Drakfu tomorrow, and then also we're going to be doing the final vlog, or final 2 vlogs for Iron Fist. Because we got the last 2 episodes, and then I'm going to do a final vlog, just give my overall opinions on Iron Fist as a whole, as a season kind of thing, and also we'll have the podcast. So you guys have lots to look forward to. And as far as like what I did on my vacation, aside from spring cleaning and all that, I got a lot of grinding done for various games that I'm working on right now. And I got to, like, I know a lot of people wanted updates for like Mass Effect and things like that, but really I had one game that I wanted to play while on vacation, and it was WoW. I have not been able to play WoW aside from Tale of Drakfu for quite a while now, so I had free time. And every night I would probably play for a solid couple of hours just going through Legion content, and I'm very glad I did. Because it's just kind of reaffirmed my love for this new expansion and all of the story that you can get out of it. It's really good. And so I've been very happy about that, but I know it's kind of boring for non-WoW fans for me to say that. But it's really what I wanted to play. Unfortunately, where my free time is in the week is when my daughter goes to bed. And I've said it on the podcast before, my office is right next to her bedroom. So all I have to do is make the right amount of noise, and she's just going to wake right back up. So, and that's especially difficult for when my wife needs to work, and my wife works graveyard hours. So I can't really play WoW in here, for any noise that I'm going to make is going to wake her up. I'm not saying she's a super light sleeper, but it takes enough noise, and then she's up, and you got to deal with that. But I may have actually come up with a solution for that, so I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem in the future. Thankfully, I'm happy about that. Basically, for those asking, I'm just I'm taking some spare parts that I have and building a downstairs PC, which will be really helpful. Oh, and we are at the Sector 5 reactor core. Oh, geez, what happened there? More headaches from Cloud. Oh, but wait. Papa? Sephiroth? Sephiroth did this to you, didn't he? Uh-oh. Who's the Sephiroth guy? Sephiroth. Soldier. Mako reactors. Shinra. Everything! I hate them all! This is what happens when I try to do a girl voice. My voice cracks. There you go. Oh, well, that was interesting. Was that a memory? Damn, man, get a hold of yourself! Shut up, Barrett. You alright? Tifa. No, forget. Come on, let's hurry. So we're just gonna go ahead and set the bomb. This time, thankfully, though, we don't need to worry about a countdown. So we just need to get out of the reactor, not necessarily the way we came. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So here we go, and we'll probably use the save point on the way out. Actually, no, that's right, because I didn't have a tent, so I usually like to have tents with save points so that I can just get an instant full health. And this time, unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. Yeah, aside from that, other games that I've been playing, I played a little bit of Sly Cooper, just because I was in a platformer mood at one point. And really, there's not a whole lot to say there. I got a little bit deeper into Mugshot's territory, and am still dealing with the story there. I still like what I'm playing on Sly Cooper, but unfortunately, it hasn't been a whole lot. A lot of my week was either doing stuff in WoW, and primarily that was like world quests, going off and doing a couple of old raids, catching up on a lot of questing that I hadn't done on my druid, and also leveling my Death Knight because I wanted to try and experience another Order Hall campaign, and just haven't had the time. Hopefully the new PC will help with that, and I can actually go and play it casually. I still will probably record content on it, but it's not going to be too bad. That's the thing with Legion. Legion has a lot of story, so at that point I want to get as much of it as I can. The only thing I'm having a lot of problems with, and therefore might not be able to cover as much, is the professions. The profession quests, while I have been able to get a lot of them, there are a few that I've not been able to find or be able to put on tape. So, unfortunately, that may not happen, so I know I made a promise earlier on that I was going to try and cover the profession quests to the best of my ability. I'm probably just going to cut them out at this point and just do the Order Hall campaigns, which are awesome, by the way. I've only played 2 of them, but I really do like the story that they're trying to tell. And it does feel unique to your class and what your class has to experience in this Legion-infested world now. So, I mean, the Druid, it felt like, you know, restoring the balance of nature. For Death Knights, it really feels like we are Death Knights, and this is what we do. So, I don't want to say more than that, because for some of those who have not played it, I don't want to spoil it. But it's amazing. Let's see, any other games that I was actually able to play? A lot of it was just level grinding. And so, like, people know this from previous playthroughs, but I'm usually on a Final Fantasy game ahead of this one, or at least 2 games ahead. And so I've been doing a lot of level grinding, so to speak, in Final Fantasy VIII. You can't do a whole lot of level grinding in that, but I wanted to make sure to get through a good portion of leveling up things like, well, I don't want to spoil that because we're going to talk about it in 8, but certain aspects of it I've been grinding, as well as other games that I've been doing for Drak and Shadow for my channel. Oh, here we go. And this is actually an interesting little mini-game. Jesse said we all have to push the button at once. Okay. And of course my rhythm's off. No good. Let's try it again. Almost. Okay, she'll just continue to say that, so we don't need to worry about it. Whoop, boop. There we go. So now we can get out of the Sector 5 reactor. Let's get out of here. Maybe hit the save point. That'll probably be helpful. That's the other thing I like, too, is that they kept the sound effects for when you pass over a save point, because as you'll notice later on, there are actually some save points that are pretty hidden in the fixed camera angles that 7 gives you. So it was a good idea to keep the sound effect at the very least. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that I need to get you guys updated on. I think that's pretty much it. You guys are going to get a Why We Geek. And then next month, I actually do have an announcement for that. But that will come later. Basically how it's going to work, because it's going to be a very unique subject, and we're going to be reaching out to you guys for questions and whatnot on what we talk about in Why We Geek. Ooh, more limit breaks. This is also another unique system that was brought into Final Fantasy VII, and it's awesome. After your character takes enough damage, they get an epic attack that they can throw out at anybody. And eventually you can level these things up and get even more powerful attacks. So that's even better. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this week. So when we get back, we will finish our escape of the Sector 5 reactor.